Here's from the New York Post. I was waiting for my grandson at the park. Everyone thought I was a pedophile. An anonymous mom has posted a disturbing account on a local mom's Facebook group detailing an incident at Australia. Yesterday, where she and other moms harassed an elderly man simply because he was sitting in on the park bench. This is great. And I noticed this older man got out of his car. He kind of looked like a wog. Jumped the fence by himself and sit on the bench for 30 minutes looking at the kids playing. The post begins.
I love that. These mothers just disgusted with this guy.
Yeah.
Like, I love how they found out he was the grandfather, and they were still like, no, hear me out, though.
Yeah. He looked very sus without a child or a partner. I left a few of the other parents know his behavior was suspicious. One of the mothers walked up to him and asked if he was a pedophile.
He's like, what?
Yeah.
Like,
That's a great strategy.
I'm a World War II veteran.
Yeah.
I love the bravest mother in the circle of
yeah.
chatty cunts.
Yeah,
Who's like, I'll just ask him if he's a goddamn pedophile.
Do you fuck kids?
Yeah.
Sir, come here. Do you like to diddle children?
Fuck off.
Are you a pedophile?
They have to say yes if you ask them directly.
Yes, indirectly, yeah. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
He said, no, I'm waiting for my grandchildren. He didn't make a scene. He was very quiet when he answered. During our whole hour, we were at the park. Not once did he pick up the phone to call anyone. He just continued to sit there. Please keep an eye
He's
out
an
for
older man who
suspicious behavior.
doesn't use his phone often.
Yeah. Wow. The response to her post, however, was obviously not what she was expecting. This is great. Parents' Facebook groups are kind of amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have seen them, but there's a video series making fun of them that I really like. There's always like controversy. Every once in a while there's controversy. Somebody got upset because someone was wearing like a paraglider costume on Halloween. They were like, given the social climate. Yeah. It's funny because these posts are always like there was a controversial post because somebody snapped a picture of a nanny who had fallen asleep at the playground. So people were like fighting about that because somebody was like, I don't want to be a snitch, but if this was my nanny, I would want to know about it.
It's so fucked up.
Wait, what was the nanny doing?
The nanny was like sleeping at the playground.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. It's tough.
Yeah, I don't think you can post a person, though. I think you have to, like, I don't know. You're
Blur
not
it
supposed to
out or
follow
something.
a person either, but you just recognize who the kids are maybe and go, all right, next I'm going to see them around.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell the parent. I don't know, something. But
Yeah.
I don't think you're allowed to post anybody on the internet. I think it's fucking... I don't like when people post people on the subway. Even
Yeah.
if it's like
Right,
a
yeah,
weirdo
yeah.
with their dick out. I go, why are you posting them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time I'm high on the subway, I'm like, this is going to be the time that I get filmed and I go viral.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be doing something retarded.
Just picking your nose.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just trying to sniff your balls.
The response to her post, however, was obviously not what she was expecting, with most moms on the Facebook group calling out her behavior as being rude, hurtful, excessive, and asking if people are not allowed to simply sit in a park and enjoy themselves anymore. Why didn't she ask him if he was okay? You never know what someone's going through. Brenda, you're a fucking cunt. You can't just ask old men if they're pedophiles. This is shocking behavior, said another. This poor man, I can't imagine how he's feeling. If you were so afraid he was a pedophile, why didn't you leave the park or call the police? And then this is her original post. One of the mothers walks up to him and asked if he was a pedophile. He said, no, I'm waiting for my niece without making a scene. He was very quiet when he answered. 10 minutes later, he jumped the fence again. I watched him walk over to his gray Merc scan around the street for 5 minutes, then came back over the playground, jumped the fence again instead of the gate, and sat in a different spot with this old man jumping over the fence. During the whole hour we were at the park, not once did he pick up the phone and call anyone to see how long they were going to be. He continued to sit there with sunglasses on and watch all the children. Please keep an eye out for suspicious behavior. Your behavior was awful. I'm a mom and I understand being vigilant, but this is wrong. Maybe stay in your backyard if you're this excessively paranoid. You're harming innocent people with disgusting accusations. I'm so worried for my sons. If this is how men are treated, you should be ashamed of you. Wow, the lady's sticking up for the fellas. Not bad. I bet this wouldn't happen if the person was a woman, said another. Thank you. The man's daughter also joined the chat and thanked the mom for posting. You had already left the park by the time I arrived with my children. My father was distressed and shaking by the time I got there to meet him. Speaking about somebody like this and calling him a pedophile is confronting, and you have upset and hurt an elderly man who was simply waiting for his family. Shame on you. He's jumping the fence, though? That's probably made up. It's like...
He was like 80-something. How's he jumping a fence?
How's he jumping a fence?
Yeah.
Everybody just lies.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but jumping a fence doesn't look weird.
If you're 80 years old doing it, I think. I'm so sorry. I hope your dad is okay. Please let him know the majority of mums don't feel this way and would have not behaved like this. Yeah, people need to chill.
Yeah, well, you know, white women get really worked up when their dogs stop fucking them at home, and it can get really tense. You know, so it's like, I guess the rest of the mums in this group are getting plenty of dog dick at home, but sometimes, you know, you gotta go a while without it and you get a little strung up.
I'm sorry. She's got to do a no-tap apology. I'm sorry my dog hasn't fucked me in a couple days. Me and my dog have been sort of not intimate in a while. So that's that.